We're live. Yes, we're live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if that's something for you and you're wanting to make $500 to £1,000, absolutely, or $500, 500 pounds, 500 euros, 1,000, absolutely. Just drop hashtag hybrid in the comments, or you can link up at the above below. I was kind of low in terms of energy, so I thought I would, hey Jason, hey Romy, I thought I would jump on and share 3 ways to shift. Because it's been raining and pouring for the last week or so. So I don't know if you guys felt that the energy's super low. And although Jason right now is in the sun, so if you could bring the sun back from Spain to Europe. Thank you, my friend. But I want to share with you, hey Sandra, TikTok. I'm gonna leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you guys can watch it there. So if you can't, because I won't be able to save it on TikTok. But if you guys want tips on how to build your energy straight away, thank you. I appreciate you. Then absolutely, these are 3 things that I literally have been using for the past while. Actually, it's been my whole career of 35 years because I've been using it. But I wanted to share 3 ways of how you can shift your mood if you feel low. There's 3 things that I'm going to talk about. So number 1, the supplements. Number 2, music. And number 3, your words. Your words have so much power. Your words are so sharp. Hey, and everybody, Soraya, Odds, Crizzy. I'm going to leave the live on Insta, TikTok. I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you guys can watch it there. Okay. So let's jump into it. Number 1 is your supplements. I know some of y'all are already taking my drinks. That's absolutely perfect. Keep using it. If you guys are not using the drinks, I want you to go and get it. Why? Because I had a girlfriend. She is a girl/friend, not my girlfriend. I love men, okay? But today we don't say girl. Whatever. Anyways, let me not embark until this whole conversation. But I was telling her, and she was telling me, she messaged me. She's like, Olivia, you know when a friend messages you and you know exactly what she's going to say? She's like, I know now why we're supposed to be using the supplements, because she sells ketones, right? My girlfriend. And she also takes the drink. If you guys don't know, I sell premium nutritional supplements. So they fuel on a cellular level, better energy, better focus, better concentration. You think you have energy. You do not have any energy until you've taken this holistic drink that will it will make your brain so sharp that it will you'll be fueling at 1,000%. Okay. And so she was saying, so she got 3 kids under 3. And she was saying, oh my goodness, I feel so low. I don't have any energy. And she said, today I decided to take the drinks that I sell and to take her ketones. And she was like, my brain just fired and wired all the way. And now I understand where we're supposed to talk about the drinks, because it fuels on the cellular level, because it will it will lift you up in that way. And I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, yeah, because when you don't take it, you're sluggish. When you don't take it, because the thing is, our brain is wired for negativity. Our brain is wired for things that won't work. Have you ever realized when people just talk about the news or talk about, the weather that's not good, all that kind of stuff, they always talk about the darkness. They always talk about the weather and the stuff. I want you today to shift your mood. I did not want to go live today, but I decided to go live on all 3 platforms. I didn't want 4, actually. I didn't want to go and, jump on a live and say, okay, let's go and talk. I didn't feel like it, but I had to shift my mood and say, no. You said you were going to be consistent in doing it. So consistent you are, Ermi. Consistent you are, Jason. Consistent you are, Romy. Consistent you are, Delight. You have to trick your brain. When you don't feel like doing it, you've got to do it. You won't get the abs if you don't go to the gym. You've got to show up, even if it doesn't make sense. Right, Nadine? Even if it doesn't make sense, Megan. It doesn't feel right to go at the gym. It doesn't feel right to do things that are easy. But doing the hard things, yes. So number 1, taking your supplements. If you don't have it yet, absolutely message me now. Link in bio. If you are in the UK, then you may want to message me in the next 12 hours. If not, then if you're abroad, I can just send you the link. That's absolutely fine, right? How many minutes are we on? Sorry, Facebook. I'm just going to move you. Okay, we're at 4. Perfect. Number 2 is music. Music will shift you. Did you know that music, number 2 on the point in how to shift your energy, is the highest vibration that will hit you in your soul without even your acknowledgement? Have you ever had this when you were listening to a song back in the day? Where I can still remember, I know exactly one of the songs of Chris Brown. Like if I listen to it, it will bring me back to a relationship that I had ended years ago. Have you ever had that where you listen to a music and I don't know, it was like a Chris Brown or something super slow and you thought of it all the time and now like you were listening to it all the time? Right, Faith? Yeah, absolutely. Like it brings the energy just brought you down into that, not negativity, but it brought you down into, oh my days. I remember the song. I remember the relationship. I remember when we didn't get along. I remember all that kind of stuff. And you're like, oh wow. Yeah. Music will penetrate your soul and will drain you down. That's why I don't know if you guys can do, I can't listen to any Chris Brown anymore unless it's elevating and it's a visionary music. So here's my thing for you guys is to listen to beats that are, lofty beats, or listen to music that is empowering. There's also worship music. If you guys want, I put a playlist which is called Faith Vibes Together. Actually, I think I linked it on the TikTok. I put it in one of my stories, in one of my videos. I don't know if I uploaded it or not because I think I've batched some content. But if you want that music, then absolutely. Hey, Stephanie Love. If you want absolutely that music, Anna, you can absolutely get it. Just message me, Anna, if you do want it, because I know. Just message me on Insta at Olivia Igwe. You can get that playlist. It's super, super like straightforward. Okay. Because music will penetrate your soul without even you asking for it. So, what are you listening to that is elevating you? What are you listening, Anita, that is elevating you? What are you listening to, Maria, that you're listening, or Anna? What is it that you're listening to music that will elevate you? Because I kid you not, if you're not listening to something that will elevate you, that will boost you into where you're heading, automatically you're going to be sucked in. You're going to be sucked into things that are not going to work. Hey, Sonia, how are you, my love? Hey, Stephanie, how are you, love? Right? I want you to understand that in order to shift your mood, first of all, you need a supplement. Number two, I know we talked about it because I talked about my keto stories. When I upload it, you guys can watch it again. But number two, you need to know what kind of music. I put, because I have like the Sonos beats here, so it's embedded in the whole. I don't know if you guys can listen. I don't know how long, if it will cut me off, but let me see if you guys can hear. You can probably hear the song, right? Now, it's worship music, so it's not probably something that you want to listen. But if you want the playlist, I can send it to you. Oh, hey, Ad, how are you, my love? But music will penetrate your soul. So if you don't want worship music, fine. Listen to something else. Can you listen to beats? I was listening to a DJ that was remixing sort of beats, and it put me into a vibe, into an energy that was like, oh my goodness, I feel good. And if you feel dancing in your living room, please be my guest. If you feel that you want to dance in the kitchen, please be my guest. Why? Because music is the only thing that will move you into whatever you're doing. It will have you flow. It will have you rev up your energy. Why? I've literally just done it. And the third thing that I will tell you, your words. I was talking to a girlfriend at lunch today. Have you ever had this where you go with a girlfriend for brunch? And I think probably you, the ones that follow me, that we get along so well, we've had conversations. You guys are my hardcore squadra, like league, because you're probably like me. If we hung out together, we would go to a brunch, whatever. I would probably just take the picture of the food, right? And that's it. And then after, I would just be in conversation. I was literally having conversation with my girlfriend, and we were having fluffy pancakes. It was the best, with bacon and sausages. And then there was raspberry on top. And I think it was honeycomb butter, whatever it was. So good. When I tell you, the taste buds on my tongue right now, I can feel the crispy bacon with the almond honey butter, the butter pancake with the raspberry sort of sorbet. And then we had a bit of maple syrup, and then I had sausages on the side. But we had a conversation. Maybe you guys can feel that. You're speaking my language. Of course, I'm speaking your language because you and I love food. Hey, Leah. And we were talking. We were there for about, she's the only person I could have a conversation for probably 2-3 hours. But you know what we talked about, Sammy, and everybody tuning on? We talked about, how can I support you? How can I Are we talking about something? I can't reveal it right now, but once it comes to fruition, you'll be the first to know because like I've manifested that shit. Excuse my French. But we were eating, talking, and then observing the people that were walking. Have you ever had this? Where you guys are you're eating with your best friend or a friend. I don't really have best friends because I travel all around the world. I consider people that I hang out with like best friends, right? And I'm sure like you and I would be best friends. But we were just watching the people come in and out. She was talking, silence. I asked a question, silence. We ate with intention. Oh my goodness. We even prayed over food. And I know probably you're like, if you know my love language is now, yes, I'm Christian, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. It's just the fact that we were broke food together in a space where everybody was like, we prayed in a public space and we just prayed over the food. It just brings me so much chill. Like that's the sort of friendship, converse, people that I want in my life, where I will pray over you. What are you needing? Right? I'm sure Anna like completely relates to that. Oh, hey, it's that. How are you? I love. Right? And I know it sounds cheesy, but it's just those things where some women you get together, you don't need to say much. She's been through a lot, you've been through a lot, but you're eating pancakes. But your words have so much power. Your words are so sharp. You will never have me speak anything wrong over somebody. One, because my words are so sharp. Hey, Layla. Two, because I don't want God to punish me for what I've said, right? I've got to wash my tongue. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, bro. And thanks, Anna, for the likes. I didn't even acknowledge you. I'm so into like my flow. But TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. So you guys want to watch the replay, you absolutely can. Talking about 3 ways of how to shift your mood. But your words have so much power, so much weight. And if you don't have this, I want you to start implementing. If you guys want this, I put this sort of creed together, which I have said for probably the last 6-7 years, every single day. And when I feel that I've had a lot, I will walk around my house or I will speak over it. It's a simple creed. You're not paying for it. If you just want it, just message me on Insta. Just ask me for the creed, #creed. I'll send it over to you. It's just this statement that you can read and it will uplift your soul. It will uplift your energy. It will uplift like the whole thing within you. Hey, Tess. Great. Because I believe, I'm not kidding you not, I'm the sort of person that yesterday, for example, I had this, and I will leave you guys with this. But have you ever been an intentional? You've manifested something, and you're like, I want today to go like this. And yesterday, in the morning, I always set an intention. I'm like, this is today what I want. I set a bunch of intentions, and one of it, well, two of it. One was to buy, like, if you guys know, I sell the drinks, right? And I had to order like a massive pack for some friends because like I buy and I resell, but it's only this one because I have like so much. I literally finished mine in 2 weeks. So if you want sharp energy, focus, concentration, energy, and you want something that will pick you up, this is your drink on the planet. Like, and if you, it's not even like, oh, it's a fat burning. For some, it will fat burn. For some, it's just I just want to be sharper and I just want to get better, right? And anyway, so I put that order through, and that was the intention of the day. Put it through, boom, that was done. Second, my intention was to meet somebody that is in a specific country, but business at some point will be able to do. I kid you not. That's what happened. It's insane. 100%. You speak it. Yeah, you speak in your mindset to see it through. Absolutely. The amount of times I have said things, and you can even guys try this. You can go with like, I'm going to be getting a free drink in the next 24 hours. You just believe you're drinking the drink that you're just to see if it really works, right? I did this once. Or is it a lemon? Like I think I manifested a lemon and it was a lemon hot drink. It wasn't even like a lemon in itself, it was a lemon hot drink. Try it. It's insane when you put your mind to. That's why when you have negative thoughts, leave them on the side. Like I don't want to do that anymore. Because your mind is so onto negativity, I will shift it into positive. Even though like I received like an angry comment from somebody like just before going live, and I'm like, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna shift my energy into like where we're heading. Your words, your mindset has so much power in everything that you decide. It doesn't mean necessarily it's gonna happen straight away, but I just want you to be more mindful in a world, hey Andy Love, that we're altering in today's. I really want you to understand that you get to decide. You're the driver in your seat. You're the driver of your car. Imagine being, and if you guys don't know, I'm a fan of BMW. There's a BMW X6 that I absolutely want. I've already envisioned the BMW X6. Like, I know how it is. I know the rule of the car. It's a very sports, so German brand. It's not like Ferrari that's too bling. It's not Mercedes because that's just too bougie. It's very like sort of an aggressive car, right? It's sort of like an SUV. And I see myself driving that car, but that car only has 4 seats, 5 seats, right? Hey, Donna, thank you for the follow, right? In those seats, who are you going to choose? In those seats, who is going to be running with you? And I always say, it doesn't matter if I get people that don't like me or comments or stuff. You don't have access to me. If you don't have my personal number, you don't have access to me. You don't have my WhatsApp number, so you don't have access to me. So it's the same in your brain. What is it that you can fuel yourself and shift within minutes? Because this literally works. The drinks, music that I said, and number 3, your words. Now, will it happen straight away? Will you be able to shift straight away? Maybe not. It may take time. Do some push-ups. Do some squats. Anna, no squats, no push-ups yet, because we know what you know, right? Or maybe you can. But could you maybe go for a walk? Could you maybe go and eat? Like, was it convenient for me to go out today for a brunch? Theoretically, in the season that I am right now, no. But did I need to just be and let go of where I needed to be? Absolutely. And I don't know if you can relate, Jasmine. I know, Anna, you can. I don't know if you can relate, Andy or Layla or Alasu or Haluf or Leah. But sometimes you need to do things that will bring you joy. And we need more joy in life. Like, laugh at yourself. So, this is so bad, but I'm going to say it because it does not matter. Like, at this point, let's just say everything. I usually don't do this, but when I was working back in retail, so you guys don't know, I worked in retail and now I sell premium nutritional supplements and I also do branding. But when I was a assistant manager for Adidas, if you guys don't know Adidas, the competitive Nike, there was a brand in the Champs-Elysees where they have Stella McCartney, Porsche design, and Y3. Oh my goodness. It's so embarrassing. Anyways, usually are not allowed to say this. But for some reason, my mind just like, I got a brain that just like wires and fires at some point. Anyways, stick with me. We're getting to the point, Olivia. We're getting to the point. So I see this customer. I talk to her. She comes from abroad, whatever, blah, blah, blah. We talk. Okay, cool. Cool beans. And I see she comes back again because her daughter wanted something. And so I talk to her again. And I see she touches her tummy. I didn't click on the first conversation because I looked into her eyes, like straight into her eyes. Like, I didn't look at how she looked like, whatever. She was with her daughter, blah, blah, blah. Talked. She's like 14, 15 now, her daughter, and she must be in her 50s. When she came back to me about like an hour later after I'd gone on my brunch, talked again, she said, oh, I bought the piece. And then I said, oh, and she touched her tummy. I'm like, oh, you're expecting. How many months? Oh my goodness. She was not expecting. It was just like she was overweight. But I didn't click because you know when people text, my sister's pregnant. So my sister always touches her belly. But I said, are you expecting? And she's like, no, I'm not expecting. Oh, my days. I try to keep my composure. But you don't say that to somebody when you're in the store, me being like an assistant manager. I went so red. You could probably see I'm going red now. Oh, my days. And I told my colleagues and they laughed. They burst out laughing. They're like, why did you say that? It came out so naturally. So can you make fun of yourself? Can you laugh at yourself? Now, I know some of you guys are probably like, that you shouldn't have said that. I know, I probably shouldn't. But you know when something just blurbs out and then you can't even fish it back because it's too late, you let it out. It's not something you were supposed to say. You just let it out. It was gone. It's whatever. It's gone. Bruna, I got to message you. Yeah. Thank you. How are you, love? I got your order sold out on the Activize. So just so you know, once I receive it, I will send it to you. I've been meaning to message you and I just got carried away. So I haven't voice noted you, but I will. So just so you don't think that I have not sent it to you, it's sold out and I'm still waiting for it because we barely have enough in here. And they said about a week we're gonna be receiving it. So yeah, we don't have much. So hold on tight. Okay. Back to my story. So I want you guys to know that making fun of yourself is okay. Now, sometimes will it make you feel like a fool? It made me, my ears were hot, my face was hot. I just didn't know where to put myself because when I said, how many months are you, like, when are you expecting? She probably could have gone through, maybe the hardest transition in her life. But sometimes I look at it as if I was probably giving her maybe a nudge to maybe go and work out. I don't know. That's just literally what I can say to myself. But I want you to understand that something having a laugh at yourself is the best thing ever because it's only you to pick yourself up. Okay. Hey, Alicia, and everybody that's tuning in on TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you can watch it. Absolutely. So we talked about 3 ways to shift your mood. 1, the supplements, talked about Makita. 2, music, beats, worship music, faith music, anything that will uplift you, or like Winners music, like Legendary, that's really, really good, or Lofty music. Lately, I've been listening to Lofty music. I saw this DJ that was in Dubai. I think your girl is going to move to Dubai at some point. Because I was talking to my girlfriend, and what is on my keyring? What is this? This is called Dubai Diva. So I think your girl is going to be traveling at some point. Anyways, that's another story for another time. But here Squirrel got into something else. Oh yeah, so I was listening to this girl, Bruna. I'll send it to you because this was a super cool playlist. You know what, Anna? I'm going to send it to you because there was a remix of "The Boy Is Mine," Brandy. The boy is mine. I'm sorry that you. Well, even though those lyrics are probably not the best, but she remixed it in a cool way that the beats were so good. So I'll send that over to you now that I'm thinking of it. I didn't ask for your permission, Bruna and Anna, but doesn't matter. So Andy, if you wanted to, I can send it to you too. Layla too. Tasman, if you guys are wanting it, just send it to me. I love music and I love sharing. And then last for you guys is your words. I want you to start making sure that what you say doesn't come to reality. If you don't like someone, I always say, my mom always taught me, if I don't have something nice to say, shut your mouth. You don't have anything nice to say, shut your mouth. Shanice, yappa, yappa, yappa. Do you guys know that reel? Shut your mouth. I love that. 100%. Thank you. Love it words. Okay, cool. 100%. I want you to live with intention. And I will remind you every living single breath of my life to remind you that just choose joy. Choose joy. Choose joy over somebody that does not. Somebody just said no in my business. Over somebody that said no in the business, over somebody that does not like you, over somebody that probably says something nasty, or even just somebody ignoring you. Choose joy, choose bliss, choose happiness. You don't know what the person is going through, just move on, right? My rule of thumb is if after 4 messages you haven't got back to me or you haven't had the audacity or the brain cells to reconnect after 4 messages, you're out, you're gone, right? I just believe my time is so precious, just as yours, Anna, just as yours, Danny, just as yours, Bruna, just as yours, Tasman, just as yours, Shimon, just as yours, Sasha, just as yours, Ad. I want you to know that your time is so precious. And if it doesn't feel that thousands of other people, it will serve you. It will serve for some point, right? I know if Bruna, Anna, Sasha, Kiara, Layla, we were in the same room, we'd have a blast. And it's shifting to, for example, in my case, because you guys know I'm on the market. I'm on the market to find like a man in my life, right? But not really on the market, if that makes sense. But I don't believe man of dogs. I don't believe that there's no good guys. Oh my Lord. There are millions of men. Now, are they the ones for me? That is different. But is the one waiting for me in the universe of 8 million people? Oh, you absolutely believe so. I believe it. And so I will live in the whole delusion of it. What can you live in delusion? Anna, what can you live, Bruna, in delusion? Hey, James, how can you live in delusion that it is going to happen? It is there. So by shifting your mood, you're like, I'm going to shift, like when we had the eclipse, like the eclipse, everybody was looking at it, but everybody looking at something that's negative. Can you maybe just slightly look to your right where the road least taken, it looks a little bit darker, but with your, I don't know, I was going to say a machete, but that's probably not the sexiest thing we should say. But with your weapon and choice of words, your energy, can we just cut the trees and just walk our path to get to our destination? I'm going to change that because it's my ritual gift card and I haven't used it yet. So not you can see, but hey, I still haven't used it. Although not very sexy man, but it is a man in there. Anyways, went on to something else. Why do all men, all conversations come back to men? Anyways, let's go back to basics. So, oh yeah. Last thing I will leave you with. I know I said I was going to leave you guys with something else, but it does not matter. Let's just leave you guys with this. When you're at peace with yourself, and Anna, I felt that with you. Bruna, too, I felt that with you. James, 100%. I don't know everybody on, Hey CT on TikTok, but I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you want to watch it there. But when you are at peace with yourself and you love all the bits of you, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of the hard times, and you just accept that you're okay being by yourself for a season in that moment, it is so peaceful. And I know it sounds difficult because you're like, oh, I'd love to have this in my life. But the best gift you can give to yourself is one, loving who you are, loving the body that you embody, loving the person that you're becoming. Like, I'm in love with the cocoa. I gotta stop this. I'm in love with the person that I'm becoming. Regardless of right now, it was lonely. Like an hour ago, I was telling myself, oh, hey, Tabitha, thanks for the follow. Like, it felt really lonely. So I'm like, I know where we're heading, but in this season right now, I feel super lonely. Without being lonely, but I'm connected to you guys, right? And I was looking at somebody, and we're in the same business, and she reached a milestone in her business, and I'm so happy for her. It caught me off, and I was like, oh man, I should be like that. But then I said, oh my goodness, I'm so happy for her. And I literally started crying. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm wanting to cry now. Because I'm like, why do I have to go through a longer pain than others? Like, why me? Like, why is it that I am more in pain and the longer the wait, I get it? But God, choose another soldier. Like, I don't want to be that soldier. And in that moment, I was like, Olivia, it's not that you're not the right soldier and you're not going to get what you desired and asked for. It's that sometimes, and I see this, when you're in a slingshot, and the slingshot, like you're pulling it to the back, but it's not time to let go of that slingshot. Because if you let go of that slingshot, you may not be able to handle it. You may not be able to handle what is coming through. And sometimes we always say it's God's protection because we're pulling that slingshot, but I'm not ready to launch you because if I let it go, you've already fell once. So I'm just going to keep pulling it until it feels good, right? I understand you so well, but your time is coming, right? Absolutely. Thank you, love. But I felt in that moment, and that's why I want you guys to know that I'm just as human as you guys. As much as like I'm loud on social media, I still have feelings. And sometimes people like, you don't have any feelings. Like, I do have feelings. Like, I cry myself to sleep. No, I don't. Not that I have done in a while. But if you're in that season just like me, and I know, for example, like, Bruno, you've been through like a heck of a lot. I mean, the woman is giving in terms of like how she looks. And, you've been through your own battles, coming to a country where your original language is not the language that is spoken, but you got up like a motherfucker Mike Tyson and you're walking. I'm like, we all have different stories. Our definition of success is going to be different from anybody else's. But if you continue to walk the walk of being aligned, of being connected, committed to your better version of you, it brings so much joy. And I think it's falling in love with the process. And sometimes I get caught up with the process looks awesome on that fence, but the grass is always greener on the other side. Hey, Charmaine. Hey, Astani. The grass is always greener on the other side. But I want you to tender your grass. So can you speak life over yourself? Can you speak words of encouragement? Can you speak words that everything is happening in divine order? And Charmaine's here, but we were talking about miracles. Miracles are happening and miracles are happening now. And she used to say that too. And we keep on saying that because we followed the same person, Chanel Cooper Sykes. Yes, joy in the journey. Miracles are happening and miracles are happening now. And I've said it about like last year to a group of 2 other girls that I do miracle mornings with. And I started saying like miracles are happening and miracles are happening now. And I can see them also saying that miracles are happening and miracles are happening now. So I want you guys to start doing that with everything that you've heard, from the 3 tips to mood to shift your mood, from the supplements to the music to the words. I want you to start using your words efficiently, like miracles are happening, and see your miracles unfold, whatever it is that you guys are desiring for, healthier body, healthy baby, healthy niece, nephew. So yeah. I thought I'd share that with you. I heard this saying, I don't care about the greener grass because I'm too busy watering mine. Oh, I love that. I don't care about the greener grass because I'm too busy watering mine. I love that. Yeah, can you cater your grass? And I'm just so excited because in the midst of the darkness that I've been through the last year, the healing journey is so different from anyone. I think mine kicked in like in 2024 January. So after the breakup, October, November, December, January, I just bottled everything in. And then when I went to Miami, like it just like came out of nowhere. And I was like, oh Lord, I wasn't expecting that, So I want you guys to know that is, you're going to heal through the journey in different ways. Hey, Efra. Right. I'm still that. And I love it. Love Bruna. I love that you guys are so connected. You know what? The beauty about building a brand is that you get to connect with like other humans. I'm sure Anna, even because Anna is in the US and Bruna is in the UK, but you guys would connect so well because like I know your energy, Charmaine too. Esani, I know Leonie too. Like it's so beautiful. When I thought that I didn't have people that looked like me, but now that I've created online that look like me, it just, my heart just like bursts. So guys, I shall love you and leave you because your girl has to do some cooking and prep some food because I'm cooking now for my life. And I gotta eat at some point. But I just want to say I truly appreciate you. If you guys want the creed, absolutely just message me. I can send that over to you. I know Bruna and Anna, I'll be sending you the music that I was listening to. But yeah, if you guys are wanting anything from me, then just message me on my Insta at Olivia Igwe. I love you. I appreciate you. If you guys don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if that's something that you're wanting to earn, hey, Leanne, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. Okay, love you. I'll message you when I'm going to take a nap. I literally took a nap. Charmaine, you said, what are you going to do when you got home? I was like, yeah, I'm going to crush what I'm supposed to do. The girl slept for like an hour and I got woken up by my laundry that I had to put out. Anyways, now you guys know my whole story. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Ugh, I need to turn everybody off. Oh, sorry, TikTok. Bye, guys. You're welcome.